means, of course, dishes like we just made, but it also means using a variety of vegetables to gather energy and keep, for lack of a better expression, fire in the fireplace, right? So now we're going to use a vegetable that you may or may not be familiar with. This is called a daikon. And a daikon tastes like a red radish, or an icicle radish, they call it. It has that peppery taste, but its job as a root vegetable is to cleanse the kidneys and livers and intestines so they do their job better. And when you cook it, it becomes less peppery and a little more sweet. So we're going to cut it into chunk pieces, and you do that just by turning the daikon like 90 degrees. You want nice big chunks because even though it's a hard root veggie, it has a lot of liquid, so it gets soft quickly. Okay, so we're just going to use a little bit of it. Daikon is not one of those, a little is good, so a lot must be better. You won't ever see a headline, they died from too much daikon, but you will find that you feel a little tired if you eat it too much, or you pee a lot. And so you want to use it maybe once or twice a week to keep your kidneys strong. So in this pan, I have sectioned shallots, carrots, and Brussels sprouts, all designed to keep the lower body strong. And then in its own section goes the daikon. This is called sukiyaki style cooking. And what it means is that each vegetable will retain its own character and nourish the whole body head to toe. So the next thing to go in is dried shiitake mushrooms, which are different than the fresh. They do the same thing, lower blood pressure, lower cholesterol, balance blood sugar, help the body dissolve fat, but dried ones do it more effectively and more deeply in the body. So we're going to take them, and because they're dried, the stems can be bitter, so we're just going to take the stems off, just to preserve the flavor of your dish. If you want to leave them on, take a chance, but I usually take the stems off of dried shiitakes. And then they go right back in the water because they are going to go right in the center here with the mushroom water because it'll give you that lovely mushroom flavor. Then we're going to take some mirin, which is a Japanese cooking wine made from rice. But they add salt to it and ferment it a long time, so it's no alcohol. And it's a very sweet taste, like a sherry, but it doesn't produce acid in the intestines because it's made from grain and not fruit. So, a little soy sauce. I try to season this dish only once at the beginning. And then a little water to just cover the surface, bottom surface of the pan. And then this will cook for about 30 minutes covered. After 30 minutes, it will look like this. The vegetables are tender, the mushrooms are soft, and then you just take it with a slotted spoon. I usually reserve any liquid that's left over and use it in a soup. Now you get to mix, but be gentle because the vegetables are soft. And now you just take your veg right onto a serving plate. This is a wonderful side dish, and it's really delicious, kind of sweet and a little bit savory, so that the people that are eating it have no idea how great it is for their kidneys. This dish alone will make you fearless.